What's up, my people? Welcome to episode 9 of Next Level Students. In this episode, we're going to talk specifically about suicide and what really helped me believe in the teachers that believed in me. Let's get it.
Hey Jeremy, what made you believe in the teachers that believed in you?
So what made me believe in the teachers that believed in me? That's good. And let me tell you why she's asking this question in case you don't know. Like, I had a teacher in 8th grade that told me I wasn't high school material. Like, he actually said my mom down and was like, your son's so dumb and so out of control, he's not even gonna make it in high school. Then I had a teacher tell me in high school that I wasn't gonna go places, I wasn't gonna be successful. So I actually spent 3 years, like in 3 different schools in the 9th grade. I got kicked out of one school, went to another school. And when I went to that school, I completely failed and went to another school. And it wasn't until I came to my 3rd school for the 9th grade that things for me clicked. So that's why she's asking that question. So this is what I'll say. It dawned on me that you didn't have to be here. So as these teachers are telling me I'm amazing, I'm smart, I'm talented, I've got potential, they care about me, they see the best in me, I started to believe in them because they was believing in me. But what made me believe in them is because they did not have to be there. They could have became a scientist, they could have went and became an accountant, they could have did anything else. They chose to be an educator. So it's, it's like they wanted to love me, they wanted to care about me. And so that's what made me believe them. They was consistent with it. Regardless of how I treated them, regardless of me showing up to class late and the spitballs and the attitudes and the behavior and the fights and getting kicked out and suspension, they never gave up on me. And so I said, maybe I do have hope. Maybe I can be smart. Maybe I am phenomenal. Maybe there is something special about me. So since they were willing to take a chance on me, I'm like, shoot, why not take a chance on them? And everything in my life changed. And so I want to also address something else. Because I go to schools all over the country. I just got back from Stewart Academy in Kentucky not a while ago, meeting with teachers, and I'm meeting these teachers who love their students. I have had teachers cry because they want to connect with their students, but the students don't trust them, and the students put a wall up, and that's a problem. And I'm gonna tell you where that comes from. There are racial issues. Sometimes, especially people of color, we feel like if you have a white teacher or you don't understand my story, or if you're Hispanic, you might feel like your teacher, you don't understand me, you ain't grow up in my hood. Well, let me just tell you something, public service announcement. Maybe they didn't grow up in your hood. Maybe they don't understand your world. Should they have a better intimate connection with you? For sure, but they don't. But that don't make them a villain. And that don't mean they don't care about you. And I'm passionate about this because there are so many teachers who care. I've literally had them cry on my chest. And they're like, I wish my students would trust me. I wish they would let me in. But for whatever reason, because they don't look like you, you feel like they don't understand your story and they can't teach you. And that is a problem. Let me tell you something. If you go to a restaurant, are you telling that to the chef? You better not make me a steak. Don't be grilling my cheeseburger. You don't know my story. You ain't saying that to that person, are you? When you go to the doctor, you don't tell the doctor, doctor, you better not remove this tumor from me. You better not perform this biopsy, because you don't understand my story. No, they are specialists and professionals in their field, and they are there to help you. It's the same thing with your teachers. So cut them some slack. I started working with those teachers, and truth be told, I love black, white, Hispanic, Asian American. I love everybody. But the school that kicked me out and the school that I went to when I completely failed, those were predominantly African American school for predominantly African American teachers. Now, I love all educators. I'm just letting you know we got to get past this racial thing. In the school I went to, when those teachers loved me back to life, it was a predominantly white school, and all those teachers were white. So let's just move past this. They might not understand where your story is right now, but they want to have a positive impact to how your story ends. Next question, let's get it.
My question for Mr. Anderson is, what do I do when I have a friend that's suicidal and they keep rejecting my help?
Okay, that's a good question. That's a good question. So you want to know, what do I do if I have a friend that's suicidal but they reject my help? And I'm gonna tell you something, my answer is probably not popular, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you because I care about you and I care about your friend. Let me first give you some stats. They say out of 100,000 people, 13 of them are gonna commit suicide. Studies show that 121 people per day commit suicide. This is a problem. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have a friend or a classmate that you're close to and they're having suicidal thoughts and they're really in a dark place and they're rejecting your help, you gotta tell somebody. I'm gonna be the first to tell you. you gotta tell somebody. If you really care about them, you've gotta tell somebody. You cannot keep that to yourself. Now, I know what that means, and I'm sure you know what that means. That means they're gonna be mad at me. They might not be my friend no more. You know what? You should love them so much that you're willing to say, I'm willing to go without you being my friend because I want you at least to be alive. Because I can't tell you how many young people kept a secret. They saw something, they saw the warning signs, but they didn't say anything because they were afraid that their friend would be upset with them and then their friend took their lives. So let me just tell you something, you are valuable. If you're watching this episode right now of Next Level Students and you thought about suicide and you thought about giving up, I'm telling you right now, you are valuable. This world needs you. All the pain, all the hard times you're going through, I know it hurts, but you cannot give up. There is more life for you to experience and live. And the world is sick, I know it. There was just this ugly shooting at this church in Texas. 26 people died, I know it, but you got to live. The world needs you. We need what you have to offer. You gotta talk to somebody because you should not face this alone. I don't do life alone. I've got a ton of friends that I reach out to and speak to when I'm going through what I'm going through, and they help me get through it. And there are always people there. There are friends, there are counselors, there are teachers. There is somebody in your corner if you choose to see them. All right, so that's my advice to you. We need you, and you ain't going nowhere. You shall live and not die. Okay, my people, you know what time it is. We can't end this episode without featuring our Next Level Student of the Week. Let's get it.
Hi, my name is Amber. I'm in the 12th grade. I grew up in Harlem, New York, and I have faced a lot of adversities growing up. When I was younger, my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer, and my father left her to be a single parent. 4 years ago, my father passed away. Currently, I am a part of the National Honor Society. I'm secretary. I'm co-founder of an organization called Rock Your Lane, and I'm looking forward to being a pediatric doctor. I'm on my way to college, and I just hope that my story uplifts you all because I have faced many challenges and adversities, but I have overcame them in several ways, and I'm doing great, and I have a positive attitude every day.
Wow, did y'all see that? Did you hear that? That's why we do the Next Level Student of the Week. Amber, you my hero. Mom diagnosed with breast cancer, that's heavy. Then your father leaves the home, that's heavy. Then your father passes, that's even heavier, but you still fighting, a part of the honor society, you're a leader, you got your own foundation, and you about to go in the medical field, that's amazing. And that's why we salute you, and that's why we honor you. And let me tell you something, if you're watching this video, you look at Amber, and Amber's life should be proof that what you're going through is not gonna define you, it's going to refine you, and it's gonna make you stronger. I need you to do me a favor, all right, before you go. If you're a teacher, I need you to share this video with all your other colleagues, okay? And if you're a student, do the same thing. I want this show to go viral. I'm trying to touch every single kid, every single student on the planet. So help me spread this message, and I'll see y'all next week. Hey, what's up? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. You gotta subscribe because I've got so many more videos in store for you. And when they come out, I want them to come directly to you. So click subscribe and let's keep building together.